Arsenal fans, they celebrate, they happy. Nati say una don't win the Premier League. Nati say Man City go allow una win this Premier League. It not possible. Una no fit win this Premier League. Man City go win this Premier League. Una go bottle am. Una go bottle this Premier League. Okay, because now win Fulham now. Because now win Fulham 3 goals to nothing now. Nati say una go win the Premier League. Una no fit win am now. How una go take win am? By Monday now, when Man City beat Everton by 4 goals to nothing, una go see say this league una don bottle am. Una don bottle am because na still the Champions League and Man City no dey any competition again. They are only in the Premier League title race. So Man City go beat Arsenal to this title and Man City go win this year title. Bros, if you still believe say Arsenal no go win this title this year, oga, you dey deceive yourself. You dey deceive yourself. It has been written that Arsenal will become the champion of the 2026 Premier League. Arsenal will become the champion of the 2026 Premier League. It has been written and nothing is stopping it. Omo, do you see the display from Mikel Arteta Arsenal team today? It has been long we saw Arsenal, put up this kind of incredible performance. When was the last time Arsenal scored 2 in a game? Talk more of scoring 3 goals in just a half. Scoring 3 goals in a half. That is to tell you that this team actually know what they are doing. When they are playing against a difficult team, they know what to do. Once they get a goal, they fall back and defend that goal. At this point, what is paramount is just the 3 point. It's the 3 point. The game today has proven to the whole world that Mikel Arteta can actually score goal. Yes, Arsenal can score goal, but they know the kind of team that they score goal against. It's not everything you come on to score goals. You don't expect Newcastle to come to Emirates Stadium and want Arsenal to go all out against Newcastle just because they want to score goals so that Manchester City will not meet up with them. We know that this season, goal difference might be the reason why a club will emerge the Premier League champion this season. But at the same time, the 3 point is very, very important. The 3 point is very, very important. And Mikel Arteta and his boys are proving it today that when the opportunity arises, they can score these goals. They can score these goals. Imagine a beautiful performance from Bukayo Saka. This is the Bukayo Saka we know. This is the Bukayo Saka we know. This is the Bukayo Saka we have all been crying for. Thank goodness that this guy is actually finding his form gradually. He's finding his form gradually. Today, he scored a goal and assist one, which is actually a beautiful one from this guy. He just played only the first half and he assisted in the game and scored another one. Brilliant performance from Arsenal all round. And kudos to Arteta again. Arteta was brilliant in today's game. He was brilliant. For Arteta to bench Zubimendi and start Miles Lewis-Kelly at the midfield, that is a top-notch performance from Mikel Arteta. I never expected Arteta to even start Miles Lewis-Kelly in this game. Talk more of starting this guy in our DM. Miles Lewis-Kelly played our DM today and the guy was phenomenal. You could hardly find fault in Miles Lewis-Kelly game today. And if you see the midfield, if you see our midfield today, the ball was actually flowing. The attackers were able to get balls from our midfield today. All because Mikel Arteta decided to rest Zubimendi. And I believe that Zubimendi, actually, learned 1 or 2 things from the game today. I believe that where he was sitting on the bench, I believe that he actually learned 1 or 2 things from the guys in the midfield, the guys that started the game. Because been a long time, I saw the cohesion, the kind of cohesion I saw between the Arsenal midfield today and the attack. That's been a long time. That a ball is flowing in the midfield, from the midfield to the attack, from the midfield to the attack, progressing passes. Each time you see Miles Lewis-Kelly with the ball, he's always progressing to the front, trying to look for either Eze or Declan Rice to give this ball. This is what you have been looking for. So, I am not saying that Zubimendi is not a good player, but I believe he must have learned 1 or 2 things from the guys that started this game today. And I believe that subsequently, he will do better considering what he has learned today. Generally, it was a top-notch performance. It was a beautiful performance from Mikel Arteta. Right now, Arsenal are on top of the Premier League table with 76 points and 6 points ahead of Manchester City. Although we know that Manchester City still have 2 games in hand. But how are you sure? They say the bird at hand is better than the millions in the bush. Yes, the bird, that one bird you have in hand is far better than the millions that are there in the bush. Those ones are not yours yet. Now, Arsenal have a 6-point gap between them and Manchester City. Manchester City need to go to, the Hickinson Stadium on Monday to play Everton, and whatever happened that day, if they lose the game, it is an advantage to Arsenal. And if they, and even if they draw the game, it's also an advantage to Arsenal. But if they win, then it depends on how many goals they will be able to score at the Hickinson Stadium on Monday. So as it stands, Arsenal, are far. Arsenal have piled a lot of pressure on Manchester City right now. Yes, I believe that Manchester City are on pressure. They will be on pressure while playing Everton on Monday evening. And Monday evening football, yes, all eyes will be on you. All eyes will be on your team. And I know that Everton are also fighting for European competition next season. So that game is not going to be easy. Although Everton have the injury of their own. Yes, I heard that. Is it better also? Their striker, is it better also? Is injured and will not be able to play that game. Even Brentwaite is also injured and might not be featuring in that game. But if you look at it very well, Manchester City have injury concern on their own. According to what we had today, Rodri might not be able to feature in the game against Everton because according to the coach Pep Guardiola, he said that the guy have not returned to training with the squad yet. So somebody that has not returned to training, how is it going to be possible that he will feature in a competitive match? So ladies and gentlemen, as it stands, Arsenal are just a step to become the Premier League champion this season. And I believe, as an Arsenal fan, I believe that this dream will come to pass this season. Ladies and gentlemen, North London forever. Whatever the weather, the streets are old, and my heart won't leave you never. My blood will forever run through the storm. Up Gunners.